School psychology PhD student here at UF, and I'm in my first year, well, the end of my first year. So this first picture here is my family. Unfortunately, I had to move about 1,000 miles away from my family. I am an only child, so it's just me, my mom, and dad when I was at home. But again, give it all up to them. I wouldn't be here without them. So the other person or creature that I wouldn't be here without is my cat Luna. Yes, she's adopted, just don't tell her about it. But in this picture up here, she's laying on my homework as she often does, and is like, nope, you need to take a break and pay attention to me instead. And then this one, she put on a little helmet and wore it around for game day. And as I said, game day, big deal in this household, especially when it comes to Ohio State football. I was an OSU alum and spent from 2016 to 2020 there, but then also stayed for 2 extra years after graduating from OSU at Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus. So, been a Buckeye for life, always been a fan, and then also went to the school and stayed in the area for a while. So, I do miss Columbus quite a bit. But this is a picture of me getting on the Jumbotron at Ohio Stadium for a game. This is a picture of me at the Columbus Half Marathon 2 years ago, 13.1 miles run, which was really awesome, a super great feeling. Still running today, but when you're in Gainesville and it's as hot as it is, you got to be a little bit more careful and hydrate and all that stuff. So I've been cutting some of the running back to like 4 or 5 or maybe 6 miles, but still like to get out and run some here as well. So this is actually a picture taken in Wyoming, kind of in no man's land country where there wasn't a whole lot of anything besides this one hiking trail for miles and miles. So the hiking trail went up to the location here that you see on screen, and there was just a bench that was there, and I thought it was just a really serene, peaceful environment, and I spent a lot of time up there just kind of reflecting and looking out into the distance into absolutely nothing for the most part besides rolling hills in Wyoming, and it was just very peaceful and nice to slow down. This is me kind of mean mugging it in a sense and looking out in the distance, super reflective. When I was at New River Gorge State or National Park now, it was State Park when I first went, but now it's National Park in West Virginia. So I was overlooking, there's a rock that kind of overlooks a cliff down into the gorge, which is super pretty, not really pictured here, unfortunately, but it was just nice to kind of slow down and take it all in. Another aspect of slowing down, and I think this is just something that I would recommend in life in general, is to see the sunrise sometimes. So this was actually taken right here in Gainesville in the Eco Passageway that's like right off Highway 441 by Paynes Prairie. Just went there, I think, last week and got this really great picture. But it's just nice sometimes to wake up with the sun and kind of dance and celebrate a little bit for getting to another sunrise. Same thing with the sunset. This was actually taken in Columbia, South Carolina, and I think that it's just a great reminder of and being able to kind of look out at it and the scene and take it all in, slow things down a little bit, but also just remind yourself of how much you did and all that type of stuff throughout the day. So I think that that's great. And that is that. Thank you so much for coming and meeting me super informally on here. And have a great rest of your day.